Operations is the heart and soul of your business. It's what you do. Now, some companies, they succeed while others fail doing the exact same thing. Why does that happen? My name is Jeff Schuster with Mechanics and Mindset Business Coaching. Now, I cover a variety of topics that benefit small business owners and entrepreneurs. If this is you, I'd really appreciate it if you'd like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel below. Now today, I want to dig into the topic of operations for your small business, and I want to help you understand how you can be the company in your industry that flourishes while others are left scratching their heads. There are 8 critical mechanical components of business, and there are 7 levels of core energy. Now, I'm creating a series of videos called Business Mechanics and Mindset, and you can read about these topics in more detail in my book entitled Business Mechanics and Mindset: How Your Thoughts Create or Sabotage Your Business Success. The link to purchase the book is in the description below. Today's video is actually the first in this series entitled Core Energy Operations. Now, before I go too far, I have created another video that you may want to watch before you watch this one, and it's entitled, What is Core Energy? It explains the 7 levels of core energy in detail that will be mentioned in this series of videos. Now, the link for this video is in the description below. Now, as I've already mentioned, operations is what you do as a business. Now, if you're an engineering firm, operations is the engineering work that you do. It's the designs that you create, it's the drawings that you produce, the work oversight that you perform when your designs are being constructed. If you're a restaurant, operations is your food supply, your food preparation, your cooking, your dishwashing, your serving, and your bartending. If you're a small manufacturer, operations is your factory production. If you're an HVAC company, it's the work that your technicians do at your customer's site. It's the equipment that you purchase and install, and all of those supplies that you need to complete that work. From an accounting perspective, operations is anything that you count as a direct cost. While every industry defines the act of operations a little bit differently, there are 7 common foundational components that will be addressed in this video. First of all, delegation, then systems, then resources or tools and materials, then customer feedback, gross margin or efficiency or productivity, convenience, and then compliance. Today's video will illustrate how your core energy reacts with each one of these critical components. So let's go ahead and start with delegation. Now, delegation, it allows you to promote people to leadership positions and then let go of your involvement in directly serving your customers. If you can't create a strong method of delegating, your company will be limited in its ability to grow without you working yourself to death. So let's do what I call this climbing the ladder exercise. Now, this is where you illustrate a specific issue at each rung of the core energy ladder to become aware of what level of energy is at play and which level of energy you believe is most appropriate for you. Now, each one of these will be just a quick thought or a quick statement at each level, so you get a sense of what each level is like. So first of all, let's start off with level 1, or victim, with delegation. It may sound something like this. Why bother giving tasks to others? They're always going to fail. Level 2 is conflict. Why don't you idiots understand what I'm trying to teach you? Level 3 is acceptance. New people can learn on their own. If they don't know something, they'll ask questions. Level 4 is compassion. I get jazzed when my people get it. It's about them, not about me. Level 5 is opportunity. By training my people, we're able to deliver better service more efficiently. And it's my job as a leader to get the work of 10 people out of my team of 6. Level 6 is synergy. By empowering my people to do the critical tasks, they gain confidence and help build a strong team. Now, level 7 is total awareness. I want to surround myself with the people who are smarter than me. Now, if you're like most business leaders, you'll identify with each one of these levels at one time or another. Now, you may think that your level is actually dependent on the performance of your people. It is actually the opposite. Now, when it comes to delegating tasks or asking one of your managers to delegate tasks, ask them to pick a specific level before they ever talk with the people who work for them. And I guarantee you that you will be pleasantly surprised by the results. Now let's move on to systems and processes. Systems and processes are vital to efficiently creating and then recreating reliable quality in your products and services. If your processes are well documented, you'll be able to grow your business without needing excessive amounts of oral instruction. Now here's a quick climbing the ladder exercise for systems and processes. Let's start off again with level 1, victim. Systems are too confining, plus no one ever follows them anyway. Level 2 is conflict. These systems were written by someone else. I'll do it my way. Now level 3 is acceptance. We'll have systems for a few critical things, but it's a waste of time to create processes for everything that we do. Level 4 is compassion. How can I create systems that include only steps that benefit our customers and our employees? Level 5 is opportunity. By creating and following systems, we reduce the amount of time that we spend on the job, and we create repeatable quality for our customers. Now, level 6 is synergy. We will improve our processes each month to ensure that our systems are addressing all of the needs of our customers. Level 7 is total awareness. Systems are for others. I intuitively know what to do, and I'm going to blaze my own trail. Now, you can see that systems and processes seem like a waste of time at the lower levels of energy. Now, it's important as a business leader that you decide which systems and processes that you must document and what tasks you should allow your employees' creativity to reign supreme. Now, if you get this wrong, you're going to create an atmosphere of low-level energy. For instance, if you hire a creative person and then you tell them to follow a specific system, you're just asking for trouble. Likewise, if you hire a new person and then you let them try to figure it out for themselves, they're going to become discouraged. Now let's move on to resources or tools and materials. Now you need to have the tools and materials to deliver quality to your customers, and your employees must have the best tools and materials available in their industry. For instance, if you're a graphic designer and you don't want to spring for Adobe Illustrator, then your graphic designs will not be the best in your industry. Let's face it, you're going to either need to lower your prices for lower quality work, or you're going to need to invest in the best tools for high quality work. So here's a climbing the ladder exercise for resources. First of all, level 1, victim. We can't afford to buy new tools. Level 2 is conflict. I'm good as long as I get quality tools, and others, well, they're on their own. Level 3 is acceptance. We need to get at least 5 years out of each tool before we consider replacing it. Now, level 4 is compassion. I'll supply my employees with the best of everything. Level 5 is opportunity. Yeah, I want to give my people the tools that they need to be efficient and do high quality work. Level 6 is synergy. I'll actively keep an eye on what equipment is needed for our technicians. Now, level 7 is total awareness. We just don't need a lot of these tools to serve our customers. So, resources is a deceiving topic. I mean, on one hand, You don't want to buy tools that you don't need that are just going to drive up costs unnecessarily. On the other hand, you want to invest in the tools that will make a genuine difference in your business. So much like the systems and processes item, there's a balance that's going to be the optimum balance for your company. Now keep in mind, whichever thought you pick, your employees may be on a different level. I mean, they may believe that their poor performance is a result of not having the best tools. So be patient and listen and ensure that you're not resisting their requests out of a low-level energy on your part. And then you make the best decision for your company. Now let's move on to customer feedback. Now, customer satisfaction or customer feedback is the reaction that your customers have to your products or your service. Now, if customers love what you do, they'll want more, and they're going to tell others about your amazing products and services. If they hate your products and services, you need to know that as soon as possible. And if you ignore your customers' opinions, you're not going to know how to improve your flaws or leverage your strengths. So here's a climbing the ladder exercise for customer feedback. First of all, level 1, victim. I mean, why spend time asking our customers what they think? We won't change how we do things anyway. Now here's level 2, conflict. Why ask customers if they're satisfied? I mean, it's us against them. Now level 3 is acceptance. 80% customer satisfaction is okay for a small business. Now level 4 is compassion. I mean, I care about what my customers think about me, and I'm going to do whatever I can to get honest and good feedback so that we can improve our service to them. Now level 5 is opportunity. I want to engage any customer who feels that we can improve and take action to make our company better. Level 6 is synergy. We solicit feedback from our customers and we achieve 95% customer satisfaction. Level 7 is total awareness. I will pay attention to useful customer feedback to improve, and I will ignore emotional rants. Is the customer always right? Of course not. However, your customer's perspective is always worth understanding. If you solicit customer feedback on a regular basis, you'll understand the perspective of your business that matters the most. So this feedback is not always in customer surveys or customer questionnaires. So let's say that you're a restaurant and you have 100 items on your menu. However, there are 50 items that are never ordered. It may be a good idea for your restaurant to just eliminate those 50 items that are never ordered, and then maybe even eliminate another 20 items that are ordered so rarely that they're causing excess work by your kitchen and your serving staff. So if your company assumes that they know what their customer needs, you're doomed for failure. Now let's move on to gross margin or efficiency or productivity. So for you to make money in any business, you have to sell your products for more than you pay for those exact same products. The market typically sets the price for your products and services. So it's up to your operations department to deliver those products and services as efficiently as possible to deliver the needed gross margin to your company. So here's a climbing the ladder exercise for gross margin or efficiency. So first of all, let's start off with level 1, victim. I have no idea how my work impacts company profits. Level 2 is conflict. Those salespeople didn't give me enough money to do the job right. I mean, it's their fault if we lose money. Level 3 is acceptance. We could probably be more efficient, but we're doing okay. Level 4 is compassion. We'll be as efficient as possible to keep our services affordable to our customers. Level 5 is opportunity. I'm going to create a financial incentive system to pay my people based on how cost-effectively they perform the work for our clients, along with a multiplier for customer satisfaction. Level 6 is synergy. We will ensure our average gross margin is 50%. Level 7 is total awareness. While I'm aware that efficiency is a need, it's not my focus. as the business leader, understand what gross margins you must earn in order to run a profitable business. If you're exceeding this gross margin amount, you need to dig a little bit deeper to understand if your improved efficiency is coming from increased productivity from your staff or cutting corners on quality. Now, if your staff is delivering higher productivity than normal, consider bonus programs or pay increases to reward them. If your operations department is delivering poor quality work for short-term benefit, do what it takes to get your quality back to where it needs to be. Next, we're going to move on to convenience. Now, convenience is really important. In an era where you can get an Amazon package sitting on your front porch within a day of your online order, modern-day consumers have grown accustomed to convenience. If your business isn't as responsive as humanly possible, you will lose customers to your competition. So here's a climbing the ladder exercise for convenience. Level 1 is victim. They'll get it when they get it. What's the rush? Level 2 is conflict. You can have it soon, or you can have it good, but you cannot have both. Level 3 is acceptance. We miss a few deadlines, but we're doing our best. Level 4 is compassion. I will look for ways to reduce the effort of our customer any way that I can. Level 5 is opportunity. Making it easy for our customers to work with us is a great opportunity to differentiate ourselves in the marketplace. Level 6 is synergy. We'll underpromise and we're going to over-deliver on our customer deadlines. Level 7, total awareness. We will constantly invent new ways to make it easier for our customers to buy what we sell. Now, you'll have to evaluate how important convenience is in your industry. Now, a good starting point for this is to become aware of how your competition is serving their customers. This is the minimum convenience that you must be offering your customers. Now, if you live on the lower energy levels, you'll minimize the value of convenience. If you live on the upper energy levels, you may overinvest in convenience for your customer segment or your industry. Know your customers and what they want, and you'll win at the convenience game. Now we're going to move on to our last component, which is compliance. In a healthy free market, privately owned businesses strive to provide value and innovation to their customers and profits to their business owners, while the government is there to provide regulation and oversight. If you're a general contractor, you must understand the International Building Code or the Uniform Building Code, depending on where you live. Now, if you fail to follow these codes, you may have to invest in demolishing and then reconstructing. So here's a climbing the ladder exercise for compliance. Let's start off again with level 1, victim. These regulations are killing my business. Level 2 is conflict. Those rules are stupid. Let's ignore them until we get caught. Level 3 is acceptance. Everyone in our industry has the same regulations that we do. Level 4 is compassion. I understand how regulations help keep consumers and the public safe in our industry. Level 5 is opportunity. By clearly understanding regulations, we're able to gain opportunities where our competition sees obstacles. And level 6, synergy. Regulations are part of a healthy free market system. Level 7, total awareness. The laws are there for a reason, and we will follow them. If we see a bad one, we'll educate lawmakers on how they can make the needed improvements. Now, it's important to be aware of the regulations in your industry, and you need to follow them. Now, this has been difficult for me as a business owner and an engineer. There are many building codes that are quite frankly outdated. For instance, buildings used to require a fixed ventilation rate of outside air per person for the maximum amount of people who would ever occupy a building. So ventilation is the amount of outside air that you have to vent into the building. Now, if it's cold outside, you have to heat all of this cold air to accommodate those ventilation requirements. Now, I was fully aware of this code, but when it was possible to sense the amount of ventilation needed through new modern CO2 sensors that could automatically detect the amount of people in a building, I felt that the code should be ignored. Instead of fully ignoring the code, I would educate my clients on the purpose of the code, and then I would offer to either follow the rule or have my clients waive the code. Now, most would waive the code after understanding the code's purpose. Now, thankfully, the code has actually been changed today to accommodate the new technology. Now, had I not understood the purpose of the code and why it was written, I would not have been able to come up with the alternatives that I did. So please understand the regulations that exist in your industry. Wow, well, that was a much longer video than I had intended. I hope, though, that you now understand better how Core Energy works with the operations of your business. I also hope that you can recognize how your thoughts and feelings interact with the operations of your business and our climbing the ladder exercises so that you can better understand how that you can act and react in a way that best serves you and your business. So once again, my name is Jeff Schuster with Mechanics and Mindset Business Coaching. If you'd like to learn more about how I coach my business owner clients, please visit my website at www.mmbizcoach.com. And I'd really appreciate it if you'd like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel below. Until we meet again, I pray that God blesses you and your business.